It's a hidden oasis in the middle of the thickest of the city, really. Very, very vibrant, very central. But when you come inside, you can disconnect. It's like being on holiday. There's a bit of a Mediterranean vibe to it, something like that. So I'm Severine. I come from Marseille, south of France, and I'm in London for 7 years. So my home is in Bethnal Green. It's in East London, E2. It's about 1 or 2 miles from the center. It's in between Shoreditch and Hackney, just under Victoria Park. Well, it's Victorian, industrial. Here in Bethnal Green, it was very suburbs at the time. It was the old Victorian East London. So I guess the end of the 19th century. So the living room happens to be on the other side of the flat from where it was before. So it was here to my right, but now it's on my left. And I also decided to take a bit from the bedroom and making a narrower entrance corridor to the bedroom, so to provide more space in the living area and more light. And I also decided to opt and creating a glassed corner. So the light comes from here and from there as well, in different angles. And you can have plants enjoying it much more, and you can benefit from, light from different angles. I think that in the former flat, the lack of light was the worst. So I really wanted to make it an airy and light and airy space. The kitchen was lovely. It was not too old. There was simile wood on top of it, and then the typical rectangular white tiles, for kitchen and bathroom. I love them. But it was U-shaped, and you lose corner in a U-shape. Every time there is a corner, you lose this space, really. So I decided to elongate it so I could actually add more storage and a dishwasher. That was a dream, to have a dishwasher. So for the bedroom, I was allowed to build only half of the garden area for my extension. So it would just be a very small space. And it was perfect for me because I really wanted my bedroom to just be for resting. No distraction, nothing. Just a bed, 2 bedsides, and that's it. So you really are also, it's extremely quiet over there. You're far away from the building, the business, further away from the road. You really have not much noise actually over there, so it's really nice. And you can stargaze from your pillow, which is amazing. Yeah, in the morning as well, you have an amazing light coming in this place. It stays the whole morning, so you can just take your curtains from the bed, and then you don't have the direct light. It's really agreeable. I used recycled bricks, so these bricks are all handmade at the time, and there are different colors. I love them. They are cream, dominant cream, but there are black ones from old chimney, things like that, painted ones, and also I really like that. I designed the garden so to make the most optimal use of the space. It's a small one, it's 7 square meters. I put some containers with plants on the side and above, etc., to just have a proper screening and for them as well to get the light that they need. I also sheltered the bedroom and part of the glassed corner with containers with Japanese maples and ferns. This table came from me wanting to have a table where we could actually eat, if possible, 4 people. But how do you do so in such a small space? You really have to have something that's going to be the right size and that's going to be beautiful as well. And so usually garden furnitures are pretty boring, pretty similar, pretty always the same, and they take up space and they're edgy and there are corners. And so I thought to myself, well, what do you need? You need a lovely shape, you need something that's going to be very heavy, not going to fly in the wind, and something that can be weatherproof. And if possible, wooden. There's only teak wood that can do that, so for about 150 pounds altogether, and a lot of blood, sweat, tears, and a lot of hard work, we could end up with this beautiful piece of garden furniture. A bit of jasmine behind the door to the garden, so when it blossoms, I hope it's gonna smell particularly good, even inside. And just about essence and trying to recreate a hidden oasis of peace and quiet for everyone. Indy as well, for the cat as well. So she has a proper playground. So the bathroom, I decided to make it as organic as possible, without stimuli or distractions as much as possible. So it had to be earth-like, and so I chose polished concrete on the floor and the walls everywhere. So yeah, as well, grey stone for the basin. And so it stands out with this beautiful mirror on top of it, pebble shape, to reflect the bathtub that is rather pebble shape as well. So there's a bit of roundness in it. I also have this pebble bowl. That's one thing I love. On top of it, so it's bowl, I put pebbles in it. And then on top of it, I put lava stones. You know, it's porous. And so you can drop some essential oils on top of it. And it diffuses this amazing scent, you know. That's another thing, an atmosphere very spa-like. So I came across wood mosaic. An amazing artist on Etsy. I love what she's doing, and I've been a faithful client of her. It's called the Porcupine Creative. And I'm not sure she's doing these mosaics now. I think that the wood that she used for them, she couldn't get them anymore, or something like that, so it makes it even more precious. But my favorite is the entrance one, the light pink with the baby blue and deep navy on a wood background. I really love it. You can stargaze from the pillow, which is a big one, and the morning light is amazing in the bedroom. I think it's the most peaceful bedroom area that I have ever been in. And the sofa, so you come back from whereabouts, from work, from travel, you know, you put your suitcases in the entrance, you remove your shoes, and you just sit down on this huge sofa over there, lounging, watching TV, and the TV is just above the knee line. You know, so I took this as well. So you really don't have any stress on the neck. It's very comfortable. I really like it. I used to go very often as well to Victoria Village. So it's just across Victoria Park. It's very pretty. And this is where I get my French bread and French wine. There is an amazing shop I love. It's called the Bottle of Apostle. And this is where you find amazing wines, which in London, when you're a bit picky and French, and you know, it can be something very valuable.
Could you tell us something surprising about yourself?
Yeah, I used to be a rock climber in nature, not in, you know, indoors. So I used to go outdoors and hike. I had a dog, and every day after work in France, in the Verdon, I was going for a climb.